everybody, I'm Sarah and I'm a chronically ill and disabled person who works full time. And I come on here nearly every day and make videos and post videos. I like to share my stories and my experiences and my resources with you all, kind of in hopes that I'll help other people like myself. So if you follow me, you know that I have a couple of autoimmune diseases. The one that kind of bothers me the most or gives me the most amount of trouble is rheumatoid arthritis. So today I was talking to somebody and we were talking about the inconsistent symptoms that I have sometimes, and I didn't know, but there's a name for that. So anybody with an autoimmune disease or kind of a neurological disease like multiple sclerosis, I think I said that right, multiple sclerosis, we have something called dynamic disability. So what that is kind of, we have good days and bad days. One day we can do something and the next day we may not be able to do what we did the day before. So it's very unpredictable. And if you follow me, you know that the very first video I made was me basically having to come apart, kind of a breakdown, because I was having a week of not being able to do much of anything, not really able to get out of bed, just having a terrible week. And the week before, I was riding high, I was killing it, crushing it at work, doing all the things. So I wish I knew back then that this had a name. So dynamic disability. I encourage you all to Google that and kind of read about it. But when I read it, I was like, oh my God, that is my day-to-day life. So with that, you have good days, you have bad days. Some days you can do things, other days you can't. Some days you may have to use a mobility aid and other days you can't. I have a handicap parking pass because there are some days that I will go to the store and I just don't have the strength, or I'm in too much pain. I need to park up close so I can get in and out very quickly. Um, and people have said before, well, that's strange that you have that because you don't have to use it all the time. Right, I don't have to use it all the time. I only use it when I absolutely have to. That's because I have a dynamic disability. So anyway, well, the gates were open today. I'm so glad I learned about that. I'm going to do a lot more research on it. But my gosh, when I was reading about dynamic disability, it was ticking off everything that I go through on a day-to-day basis, a week-to-week basis. Those feelings of feeling inconsistent, feeling like I let people down because I can't do what I did 2 days ago. The mental toll that that has on you as kind of a high performer at work. Imagine 1 week crushing it, killing all your goals, doing all the things, and then the next week you're bedridden. That's hard. That's hard mentally. So I'm going to go learn more about it, but I just wanted to jump on here and share that with you guys. Google dynamic disability, read about it. And as always, I hope you guys had a great day. If you didn't, that's okay. We're not going to beat ourselves up about this. We're just going to get up tomorrow. We're going to try again. And we're going to be like Dory, and we're just going to keep swimming. Another thing that I want to point out, I did have someone reach out to me over the weekend asking about reasonable accommodations. They said, this is what I have. What reasonable accommodation should I ask for? So I encourage you to go to askjan.org. So askjan.org. You can scroll through disease by disease, and it'll tell you all of the reasonable accommodations that could help you. And then you can go to your employer and ask for those reasonable accommodations. If anybody needs any help with that, reach out to me. I am a pro at that. It's not my job. I'm not giving legal advice, just giving friendly advice, but I have had to do it so many times that I feel like I could do it in my sleep now. So if anybody needs any help, reach out to me. I am happy to help. I am for us disabled people, if we want to, being able to work full time with accommodations. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night and we will talk soon. Good night.